Amber, aka MASCGO. We gotta talk about the Lakers, man. It's not looking good. We are 33 and 29 in a play-in tournament, and even that's not good. In my opinion. Now, I'm a Bucks and Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan first. Bucks is my second team to support because I like Giannis and his game. So I want both teams to succeed. Um, we gotta talk about the problem that we have specifically with not just the team but coaching as the main problem because coaching has been a big problem since the season has started. Honestly, ever since the season started, we've had problem after problem after problem after problem. First, it's injuries, and now it's coaching. Coaching has been a big problem from the beginning, but now it has gotten way worse because now Vando's out. We don't know when he's coming back, and even if he comes back, how good will he be? And then we have Darvin Ham. I want to talk about Darvin Ham specifically because Darvin, as great of a person he is, not a bad great player because I don't think he was even great. I don't know. As great as a person he is, maybe he's a great guy. Who knows? But this man is not made for coaching. He's not a great head coach. And I'm sorry to any Darvin Ham fans who want to say it. But this man is not a great coach. He's never going to be a great coach. The only way I can see this man learning to be somewhat of a decently good coach is if he be the head coach for the Detroit Pistons. But even then, he's not built to be a head coach. And you can say it with the Lakers. This man has time and time again proven he's not a great coach. And in my opinion, if the Lakers want to make it to the playoffs and want to go back to the Western Conference Final, hell, even make it to the finals, our best bet is we hope and pray that we never get Denver in any round. We don't get Denver in any round against the Lakers. We better pray that we don't get these niggas in any round of the playoffs. First round, second round, even the conference final. We better hope and pray these niggas get out before the conference finals because these guys are going to murder us. They're going to destroy us. Because as it is right now, they're 8 and 0 against us. Not overall, but I'm talking about this season's the past 2 seasons. They're 8 and 0 against us. Denver's dominating. And I heard rumors about people saying, oh, bring Dwight. Bring an extra body to help AD. Yeah, bring Dwight. Great, but here's the question now. Here's my thing about bringing Dwight. I've advocated this ever since Westbrook was in our team. I've said this. Bring Dwight into the team. I've advocated this. I said, bring another big man. Bring another bring Dwight and another big man who's mid to help us with AD situation because AD was playing ass at the time and getting injured after injury after injury. This season, he's playing great. He's playing absolutely great. But it's not enough. And you can tell it's not going to be enough. Because guess what? We need a big man. We need extras. As for D'Lo, I can't say anything about D'Lo. He's been hooping, but again, I feel like D'Lo's not the right guy for us to win a championship. He's not that guy we can trust in the clutch. He's not that guy. In my opinion, the three people we should be building this team around are Austin Reeves. As bad he is, he's playing bad now, but I feel like ever since last season, he cemented himself for me as a guy we should keep. Is Austin Reeves, LeBron, and AD. Those are three players we should be bouncing against. LeBron should be the first guy because AD is not going to take the first route. He's never going to be the first guy. AD be the second. Austin Reeves is going to be our third star. And then you bring in somebody who can help Reeves get open looks, threes, because Reeves is a good player. He can shoot. His defense not that bad. You put him with a good coach, and Reeves could go far, very far. But unfortunately, we're never gonna reach that top level. We're never gonna be champions again, in my opinion. In my opinion, when I look at the NBA Finals right now as we speak, I see being Denver versus The Bucks or Denver versus Celtics. That's what I see. New York, I see maybe New York could pull up an upset and make it to the conference finals, but I don't see them making to the finals just yet. That I know Jalen Brunson has been hooping, he's been doing great. DiVincenzo and them are doing great. The New York needs our team to look out for. Because if I rank the East, it's Celtics, Bucks. I know people are gonna criticize, oh, the Bucks, but that's how I look at it. It's Celtics, Bucks. The third team is the Knicks. The third team is the Knicks. Normally, I put the Knicks in fourth as the best team, but the Knicks have ever since they got OG Anunoby, DiVincenzo, and all those guys, things have been and Julius Randle's just been an absolute monster. I just the team is dangerous, but I'm not worried about the Bucks and Knicks. I mean, we can beat the Knicks. All we gotta do is just play our brand of basketball, and we should be alright. Alright. I don't know, man. I I don't see any path to victory because if you look at the next few games for the Lakers, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We lost to Denver. We had a close game against the Wizards. It's not a player issue, it's a coaching issue, and I'm going to continue saying it. We face the Thunder tomorrow, well, in my time tomorrow, and then we face Sacramento Kings, the Bucks, Timberwolves, Sacramento again, Warriors, Hawks, Philly, and so on until the season ends. It's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us at all. It's not looking good. The best situation, like I said earlier, is if we do make it to the playoffs, the best teams to face in a 7 game series for us to even remotely even win is I will face the Clippers and the Pelicans. These are the only teams we can hope for to face in the playoffs. Because we're not gonna do good against Minnesota. I see that game either us losing or we win, but we win through some miracle of luck. Maybe Anthony Towns is not playing like he does, or Gobert chokes like he normally chokes in the playoffs. Something like that. I see that happening. But again, we can't top it. Or if you want to take out Timberwolves, the Thunders, that's the only team I see that we can face that we can maybe survive and make it to the conference. But even then, even if we do, these niggas are going to destroy us, and it's not gonna look good at all when they destroy us. These guys are going to destroy us. We might even get swept even worse. Every game's gonna be a blowout game from the looks of it if we face these guys again. As for Milwaukee, we can beat Celtics because looking at prior history and stats from Jalen, Jason, and Drew Holiday and them, the only two people I see doing great job White, Porzingis, and Horford. Those are the only three guys I've seen the Celtics maybe helping them in the clutch. But other than that, I do not see Tatum taking the lead. I don't see Jalen Brown taking the lead. I don't see Drew Holiday taking the lead. Especially, we know what the problem with the Celtics are. It's not defense. It's more coming on offense when it comes down to it. They rely on something that Stephen A has said before, and that's what's the downfall. That's going to lead the Celtics to a terrible downfall. And on top of that, Tatum is known to be a choker when it comes to big moments. So I see the Bucks winning. Now you can say, oh, but Dame is a problem. We have Beasley. Beasley can somewhat pick up the slack. Giannis, as long as he doesn't force himself to be a top scorer and uses Lopez like he's been doing now, and we use Lopez how we've been using now, I think we should be okay, and I think we can make it to the finals. Do I see the Lakers making a run? I do not know. That is not concurrent. But if we do want to do it, the best teams to face, the best three teams to face, in my opinion, Thunders, Clippers, and Pelicans. Those are the only three teams I see we can concurrently beat in 6 games. Thunders, I can see us beating them in 6. Clippers, maybe in 5. Pelicans, I can see us beating them in 5 or 6, depending on how things go. But the probably biggest, the slightly biggest threat Besides the Nuggets, it's probably the Thunders, maybe even to Minnesota. But then again, Gobert's playoff history is not too great. So I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know what we can do. I really don't know what we can do as a team. Because even if we do fire him, people are gonna be like, "Oh, who should we get?" I don't know who should we get as a coach. I wish we never fight Frank Vogel, and Vogel's already taken. He's in the Suns. Look how Vogel and them are doing. 35 and 26. They in the playoffs. They in the playoffs. They chilling. Vogel's chilling. He's not stressing too much. He's chilling. So I do not know. Um, I really don't know. Our best hope is another team to face in the playoffs is the Gold State Warriors. Let's hope and pray we somehow get lucky enough to get matched with Golden State, beat them, and then we get matched up with the Thunder or some other team to make it to the conference finals. But even then, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Because the one big problem that's going to stop us is Darvin Ham. Because we have top talent, trust me. Put injuries aside of Gabe Vincent and all those guys who are injured in our team. Put all those things aside. We should be able to be decent. We should be decently good, honestly. We have now with D'Lo. I don't like him in playoff situations, and I feel like that's why we brought in Gabe Vincent because Gabe could have been able to pick up D'Lo's slack, and I think that's what Rob Pelinka's going for. But now that we have no update on Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, we also don't have an update on him. I don't know what's going on with that, so it's not looking good at all. Now, who should we hire as a coach? I voted for Doc Rivers when Doc was not having a job and was doing commentary on ESPN. I was one of the people who said, hey man, get Doc Rivers on the phone. I'm Genie Bus. I'm Rob the Planker. Whoever's making the decision to get coach, call on Doc and tell him, hey buddy, next season you with the Lakers. Understood? Obviously that didn't happen and the Bucks took him. The Bucks said, oh, he in the market? Oh, let's take him. And look what they do now. You don't believe me? Okay. They're the second seat, 40 and 21. They are 40 and 21. We're doing well as the Bucks fans. Bucks fans are happy. All we gotta do is let Dame wake up. All we need is Dame to wake up and we're dangerous. It's over. We're going to the finals. But I haven't seen it happening yet. He still has to deal with these other. That's just another day for another video. But as for the Lakers, I don't see anything happening. No trade's gonna help. No, nothing's gonna do unless we fire Darwin and get a good coach. There's nothing that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, nothing is gonna get us to a chip. We're not gonna win the chip, and there's a possibility that LeBron's gonna leave. And then if LeBron leaves, then it's over. The Lakers might have to start rebuilding. Might have to start the rebuilding process. I don't know who you're gonna build around because we all know once Bron leaves, AD gonna wanna leave because he ain't gonna hoop like he's supposed to hoop. AD ain't gonna hoop to be the number one guy. That nigga already used to be number two. He likes being number two. So AD ain't gonna hoop anymore, and there'll be a point where AD gonna wanna leave too. Yes, he signed a supermax, but we've seen it how the NBA is. Look at James Harden. We've seen how it is. Anytime a nigga be signing a supermax contract and say I'm gonna stay committed, they always leave. So I don't see that. So if Bron leaves and goes to the Knicks or any other team that's a contender, besides Boston, sorry Boston fans, I don't think LBJ is ever gonna go there. We're not winning. We ain't winning anything. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just there's so many flaws with Darvin's coaching. Darvin's I don't want to even rant about it, but I just wanted to let you know my thoughts of this situation and just let y'all know that how I look at it. Now, what do I think the perfect starting lineup should be? Should be, in my opinion, I say put Reeves at the point, put D'Lo at second, Then you put LeBron at small forward. Power forward, you put AD. Then whoever center can put Hayes or Christian Wood. Preferably Hayes. A lot of people will say, "Oh no, don't start Wood, don't start Wood." So for majority's sake on Twitter, put Hayes there so Hayes can be that extra body to help AD get rebounds when we face someone like a Jokic and Twin Towers of Timberwolves of Gobert and Carl Anthony Towns. Uh, so yeah, that's just my starting lineup, in my opinion, that can do. Because the reason why I put Reeves at point is because Reeves is a great offensive player. You give Reeves the ball like that, and you allow him to go through screens, and you allow he gonna be. Because Dilo said it. If I don't have the ball, I'm great off ball on with off ball movement. I'm able to give you assist. If I can shoot, I'm gonna give you assist, and Dilo can shoot like that. Sorry to say this, Dilo is not a playoff guy, and it's been proven time and time again. Last season, he got exposed. He was not in it to win it on any of the series. He was not doing well. Hell, even the Timberwolves exposed him. It got to the point where every time the Timberwolves were in a fourth quarter situation, this guy was benched in the fourth during clutch time because D'Lo is known to be a guy who's not good in the clutch. I don't know about now, but from what I'm seeing, I've even voted for D'Lo to leave the Lakers. I said D'Lo's not it. Unfortunately, D'Lo's not it. But then I came to realization that maybe it could be coaching. Coaching should be the main issue. Now I don't know if coaching changes and then maybe Guido might start playing. I don't know. But for now, the main issue, in my opinion, is coaching. And until we don't fire, until Darvinham is still on team, we are never going to win anything. We're never going to win a ring. Or never going to win a ring, unfortunately. Unless Ham gets fired by Genie or whatever, and that nigga gets fired, because that nigga ain't even a good coach. He's not there. So unless we somehow get a proper coach, we have a proper coach to hire, and we're able to fire him, I don't see us winning, and I don't see us making a deep run. Right? As for LeBron, if he leaves, he leaves. Leaves. There's nothing we can do, honestly, because guess what? And I know people, but LeBron's fault. No, it's a coaching issue. Again, it's not Westbrook's fault for how things turned out in LA, in Los Angeles, in the Lakers. It's not his fault. It's coaching. Why did we use Westbrook as a three-point shooter when we know good and damn well Westbrook is not known for shooting threes? He's known for defense and passing the ball and making transitional baskets. He's the point guard version of LeBron. He's not that great on threes. He's sometimes great, not all the time great. Look, even a person, this other video I watched on YouTube, he even broke it down saying Westbrook has always shot 39% from three. He has never been known as a top three, I think 39 or 30% from three, somewhere around those two. He's never been known for as a three-point shooter. He shoots threes, open threes, and sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. But he's not known as a three-point shooter. So I don't know why people. I don't know. I feel like we were too hard on Westbrook, in my opinion. I feel like we should have kept him. I think the main problem was just coaching, honestly. And we had so many coaches that we could have hired. We could have hired Monty Williams. We could have hired Doc Rivers. We could have so many coaches that were available that were actually good that we could have hired. Nick Nurse was there. Come on, man. Come on, fam. Genie Buzz, how do y'all miss Nick Nurse, man? The point is, the Lakers ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. And if they do, they ain't gonna make a deep run. And if they do make a deep run, well, you're gonna get swept by the Nuggets. Because as soon as we face the Nuggets in any series, we're getting swept. We're getting swept. We're gonna get beat. GG's. Bye. You're going home again. Going back to Cancun. And once again, we're going to be the laughingstock of the NBA. And as for bronsexuals, they're gonna be mad. Michael Jordan fans and all the haters gonna be like, yeah, LeBron got. I just I just hate the hating that the Lakers have and LeBron has that I feel like it's undeserving. Yes, the guy's his own man. This debate pisses me off. At the end of the day, I don't know what we can do. I've said the problems. It's up to the Lakers. It's up to everyone else to do what they want to do, and it's up to them to figure out a way. But in my opinion, the solution is firing Darvin Ham. Fire Darvin, get him out of here. Get a decently good coach like the Brooklyn Nets coach or somebody. If anyone's gonna be available next season, we'll see how the playoffs is, and let's hope for the best for next season. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm gonna talk about them, but Milwaukee gonna be in the conference, and I see us being in the conference final. Who we face, I do not know. We could face Miami. We could face now. And depends. I don't know, but I feel like it's between the Knicks and it's between the Knicks and Celtics. So I don't know who we're gonna face as Bucks because right now we're like the second seed. So I don't know. My hope is to face the I don't know. My hope is to face the Magic. If they do make it to the playoffs, the best option is to face the Magic. The best two options for the Bucks to face is like for the two series is Magic and hell, give me the Pacers or the Bulls. I don't even know if they're gonna make it to the playoffs. Miami, you can give it to us. Um, I think we can beat Miami again. I think with that series from last year, that was just the coaching issue. So yeah. As for the conference finals, this is it. Either this or this or this or Bucks and Knicks. I don't know. We'll see. I do not know. We will see. That is my thought and opinion about the Lakers' future and what I think. But yeah, it's not looking good for the Lakers. And, yeah, that is the video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. An update will be coming of why I've not been uploading, but I just wanted to talk about this and just get this off my chest of how I feel about the Lakers. Yeah, again, I wish we didn't fire Vogel. So, okay, there's so many problems. But it's been Boyo Max Cross, aka MASEGO, aka Ali Limba, whatever you want to call it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.